talk therapy.
Hey Emma, do you like watching movies in your free time? I try to watch at least one movie every weekend. Sometimes I rewatch my favorites over and over again. I feel like movies take me to another world. They're a great way to relax and escape reality. Do you have a favorite movie of all time? Mine is Inception. I love the story and visuals. It's so mind-blowing every time I watch it. I still don't understand everything though. What kind of movies do you enjoy?
Hi, Alex. Yes, I love watching movies too. It's my favorite way to spend a lazy evening. I enjoy both new releases and old classics. My all-time favorite is The Notebook. I'm a big fan of romantic dramas. I also love movies that make me cry, but sometimes I'm in the mood for thrillers. It really depends on my mood that day. Inception is a good one. I like movies that make you think. Let's talk more about our favorite.
So, what's your favorite movie genre, Alex?
Are you more into action, comedy, or science fiction? I feel like genres say a lot about a person's personality. For example, romantic movies are emotional and sweet. Action movies are fast and exciting. I personally love romantic comedies. They make me laugh and cry. Movies like 10 Things I Hate About You or Crazy Rich Asians, they always put me in a good mood. What's your favorite genre and why? I'm curious to hear your thoughts.
Good question. I think I'm into science fiction and thrillers. I like stories that are imaginative or intense. Movies like Interstellar or The Matrix really excite me. They combine smart plots with cool effects. But I also enjoy comedy when I just want to relax. Something like The Hangover or Superbad makes me laugh a lot. I agree that it depends on your mood. Sometimes I even watch documentaries. I guess I like a bit of everything. What genre do you avoid the most? Lately, I've been watching more TV series than movies. Series keep me hooked for weeks or even months. There's more time to develop characters and stories. Shows like Stranger Things or Breaking Bad are incredible. I get so invested in the plot. Sometimes I binge watch entire seasons in a weekend. Do you watch more movies or more series, Emma? And do you ever binge watch shows? It's hard to stop after just one episode. Streaming makes it too easy.
Yes, I totally understand that. I love series because they feel like a long journey. I just finished Bridgerton. It was so addictive. The costumes, the romance, the drama, I loved everything. I also enjoy watching Friends when I want something light. It's perfect for background noise or a mood boost. I definitely binge watch, especially during holidays. Sometimes I watch until 2 or 3 a.m. without realizing it. Movies are great, but series keep me coming back. What's your all-time favorite series?
Do you remember the first movie you ever loved as a kid?
I used to watch The Lion King every weekend. I even memorized the songs and sang along. Disney movies were a huge part of my childhood. They taught me a lot about emotions and friendship. I also liked Matilda and Home Alone. They had great characters and fun stories. What about you? Which childhood movie stayed with you? Did you watch a lot of cartoons or live action films? Let's go down memory lane.
Yes. I loved Toy Story as a kid. I always wondered if my toys came alive too. I also watched Finding Nemo like 100 times. Pixar really knew how to make emotional movies. I was also a big fan of superhero cartoons. I remember The Incredibles being super cool, My brother and I would pretend to be superheroes. It was such a fun time growing up with those movies. Even now, I enjoy rewatching them. They never get old. Do you prefer watching movies in theaters or at home? There's something magical about the big screen and popcorn. But home is so cozy and convenient. At home, you can pause and eat whatever you like. Still, I miss the feeling of watching premieres with a crowd. Do you go to the cinema often, or are you more of a home watching type? I like doing both, honestly. It depends on the movie. Some movies deserve the big screen experience.
That's a tough choice. I really enjoy going to the movies for big releases. It feels like an event, especially with friends. The sound and screen make everything feel more epic. But watching at home is super comfy. I can wear pajamas and lie on the couch. I think I go to the cinema once a month. For everyday watching, home is just easier. But yes, some movies are better in theaters, like Marvel or action-packed ones.
Have you ever watched any foreign films, Alex?
I've been getting into Korean dramas lately. The emotions, the plot twists, everything's so intense. I don't mind reading subtitles at all. Sometimes the stories feel deeper than in Hollywood films. I watched Parasite and it blew my mind. Do you watch anything with subtitles? Some people find it distracting, but I actually like it. It makes me feel like I'm learning something new. Have you seen any good international shows?
Yeah, I've seen a few and I'm starting to like them. Money Heist from Spain was really cool. I watched the whole thing with subtitles. At first it was weird, but I got used to it quickly. I agree, foreign films often have fresh stories, and Parasite was amazing. I totally agree. It really makes you think about society and class. I'm trying to explore more foreign content now. It's like a window into different cultures. Got any recommendations for me? Do you ever pay attention to the music in movies? Some soundtracks are just unforgettable. Like in Harry Potter, that music gives me goosebumps. It really helps set the mood of the scene. Sometimes I even listen to movie scores while studying. Interstellar has an epic soundtrack by Hans Zimmer. The music can almost tell the story on its own. Have you ever cried just because of the music in a film? It's amazing how powerful it can be. What's your favorite movie soundtrack?
Yes, absolutely. Music plays such a big part in how a film feels. I loved the music in La La Land. It was so beautiful. I still listen to those songs on my playlist. They remind me of the movie and the emotions I felt. Another great one is The Greatest Showman. The songs were catchy and full of energy. And yes, I've cried because of a sad piano melody. It's wild how a song can touch your heart so deeply. Movie music really stays with you, doesn't it?
Do you ever rewatch movies or shows you've already seen?
Some people say it's a waste of time, but for me, it's comforting and relaxing. I've rewatched Friends at least 5 times. It's like visiting old friends, no pun intended. Even though I know what happens, I still laugh and smile. What's something you've watched more than once? Do you enjoy repeating your favorites or prefer something new? I feel like you notice new things each time. Rewatching is underrated, honestly.
I totally get that. I've seen The Dark Knight more times than I can count. Every time I notice a detail I missed before. Rewatching is like deepening your experience. I also love rewatching Brooklyn Nine-Nine. The jokes still land even if I know them. Sometimes, when I feel down, I go back to my comfort shows. It's familiar and it lifts my mood. I agree, it's not a waste at all. Old favorites are like warm blankets. Hey, we should plan a movie night sometime. Maybe pick a few of our favorites and binge them. We can do a team night, like sci-fi or rom-com. I'll bring snacks and drinks. Or maybe we can try a new series together. Have you started anything new lately? I like watching stuff with friends. It's more fun. We could even take turns picking what to watch. What do you think? You in for a movie night? I promise I'll bring popcorn.
That sounds like such a fun idea. I'm totally in for a movie or series night. We could start with something light and funny, or even have a vote between a few options. I'll make some nachos or cookies too, and maybe set up a cozy movie corner. I've been wanting to rewatch Stranger Things actually, or maybe try a new romantic drama. I love the idea of alternating picks. Let's set a date and make it happen. Talking about all this makes me want to be in a movie someday. Wouldn't it be cool to act or even direct? I've always dreamt of writing a script. Movies have such a big impact on people. They make us laugh, cry, and think deeply. Sometimes I wonder how much work goes into making one. From the costumes to the editing, so much effort. Would you ever want to be part of a movie project? Maybe behind the camera or in front of it? It's such a creative world.
Honestly, that would be awesome. I've thought about being a film editor or sound designer. Even being an extra sounds exciting. I love how movies bring people together. You're right, they create memories and emotions. It's like storytelling in the most visual way. Maybe we should try making a short film one day. Even with a phone camera, we could make something cool. It would be a fun project to try out. Let's make our own little movie magic.